Hi guys, and welcome back to Reads Readers with your host, Clinton Reed. And today, I'm going to bring with you guys my Read the Rainbow. So stay tuned. Okay, so Read the Rainbow is going to be a little different this month. I'm not going to play all categories because it's Valentine's Day. I'm going to have lots of fun. I have tons of books that I'm wanting to read. If I read them all, perfecto. If I don't, oh well. But okay, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to be rolling for contemporary and for queer, mainly. I'm going to roll 4 times for each because the fact that I'm not doing all other categories. If I roll an 8, I roll 2 more times. So I'll end up, if I say I roll 1 8, I have 5 books in that category instead of 4. So I get an extra roll pretty much. I'm also going to roll once on Indigo and once on Violet just for fun. If I get to those, cool. If I don't, no pressure this month. I also have some buddy reads. I also am planning on reading as much TJ Klune and Annabeth Albert that I can. So we're done like all the ones that I have access to. We shall see, because not all of them will I have access to via Hoopla at the same time. And then I also have written up at the top, so at the end we will choose a book for Buzzword. We will choose 2 books for TBR Knockout. And then I have another buddy read. So let me go over the buddy reads. I can put them on here if they fit. If not, so be it. These are the 5 I'm actually going to read. First one is a Katie Roberts book that I'm reading for the CBC Book Club. If you would like to know what the name of that is, come to any live show and we discuss it. But the Katie Roberts book that we're doing for our smutty book of the month is Your Dad Will Do by Katie Roberts. It's a 4-hour audiobook. I have access to that on script. So, with Mel's book club, the only one out of the 4 that I am making sure that I have to read is Tales from the Shadowhunters Academy, which is the next one we need to read in our little Cassandra Clare read along. And this and one more will be the only like non-smutty kind of romancy kind of book for the month. But yes. With Kaylani, Tracy, Hope, and I think Karina. Yes, Karina's in this. Yes. We are reading the Thorn of Glass books, so I'm just going to throw on Crown of Midnight will get read, because we're reading all of them in a specific order, so I'm excited. Nikki, Tracy, Sterling, and I have our own book club called From Blood and Books, where we are now selecting 4 books every 4 months type of thing and like randomizing them. My pick, because each one of us selected, was this one, and I'm super excited that it landed on February. But we will be reading Him by Serena Bowen and Elle Kennedy, which I am super excited about. All I know is hockey-themed romance. And then I know Kaylani and I are going to buddy read this. Karina might be joining us. I'm not 100% sure. I don't even think she remembers if she's 100% sure. But I know we're buddy reading Feel My Pain by K.A. Merkin. All I know is it's an enemies to lovers romance. Forced proximity, magical bond, revenge, poverty, disability, small town, vulnerability, versatile lovers. This is also counting as my TikTok book of the month. Actually, both of these kind of count for that, but I'm using this one because K.A. Merkin are a duo, and they happen to, Kate and Angus, they happen to gift me this book, so I'm using this as a TikTok author book of the month. So, those are just some of the books that are already on this. Now, February, I'm doing this just for fun because I don't know how much I'm actually going to get read, seeing as I start my new position at work on the 1st of the month. So, where I go from a recovery department to a support department, but I'm going to try to read and just see. I'm having fun right now. And if I have any books from this month that I am currently reading that has to travel over, you guys will hear that in my wrap up. But if I can finish everything that I'm hoping to finish, I will have finished either 19 or 20 books in the month of January. My largest reading month in a long while, and I am super excited just because I'm having fun. Because I set my Goodreads goal back down to 1 book just so that I can have fun and just see how things go. So, let's get into this, do some rolls, and let's have some fun. Because that's what's the point of this. And February is such a short month, and I wanted to have like some fun, and I want to read mainly queer romances if I can. If not, I have a few other romances that I would like to get to. Oh, let me grab that list just in case I need that. Because I have that the No 182 romances to read in 2022, so let me put that down. And 2 of them are already on this list. So, let's get into the first roll for a contemporary, which I'm super excited, which I might not be able to use TJ Klune for that, but I rolled a 1. A new to me author. So I can't use TJ Klune. I can't use Katie Roberts. I can't use... For that, I'm actually going to use Him by Serena Bowen and Elle Kennedy because I have not read... I have not read a Serena Bowen or an Elle Kennedy book yet. So this is a new to me author. So yay. My second roll for contemporary. Also, if you guys don't like how I did this, oh well. I'm in the mood for romance. I'm in the mood for love. This is the year of love, 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 love. Just why I'm wearing a pink shirt. Normally I try to do authors of color, but this year I'm more in a romancy mood, so I'm gonna stick with the Valentine's-y of it all. 7. Open. And I think for open, I'm going to use... Oh, I didn't write down the other series of theirs. For this, I'm actually going to be putting on an ebook and for that I'm going to do Served Hot by Annabeth Albert, which I recently got the first 3 in that series. Served hot, baked fresh, and delivered fast on my Kindle, because they were all 99 cents a piece. But all I know about Served Hot, let's do this. All I know about Served Hot is it's set in, I want to say, Portland, Oregon, in a bakery, and it's Mel Mel. So, yes. Yes. going to do that for open. And I got one again for contemporary, which is a new to me author. Okay, let's look at this list real fast. And I can't do Tessa Bailey, Talia Hibbert. I can't do... And that's not a contemporary because it's got like a magical realism aspect. Fuck. I can't do TJ Klune. Oh, yeah. Ooh. For this, I'm actually going to pick up Nikki's favorite, Mel Romance. If I don't like this girl, you and I are going to have words. But I will be reading Someday by Emma Scott. I have never read anything by Emma Scott that I am aware of. All I know is How Long Would You Wait for Love? As far as I know, there's no magical realism. All I know is it's the president and CEO of a pharmaceutical company. And someone was kicked out of their home for addiction. That's all I know. I'm excited. So let's write this one down. I'm going to write them all down, that way I remember, seeing as I'm using ebooks. And we have one more roll for contemporary, unless I roll an 8. Which, I rolled an 8. So let's do 2 more rolls then. Yay! 6. Popular. Be popular. They're a popular, a book that I wanna read. TJ Klune doesn't really count for that, and neither does Annabeth Albert. Should be popular. Oh, to break up. Fuck. I'm actually gonna do this. No. Contemporary popular. Contemporary popular. Popular. Sorry guys, this is taking me forever. Wanted to use that for different ones. This is a TikTok book. Damn it. Fuck it, we're doing it. For a contemporary that is popular, and I am literally only putting this on this to break up some of the Mel romance that I'll be reading so that I don't get overwhelmed. And because this is, Kaylani gave this 5 stars. This is super popular on TikTok. This is super popular type thing. I will use this as a TikTok book. I have a TikTok authors this month, and I will have a TikTok book. But I will be reading The Love Hypothesis. All I know about this is it has something to do with like Kylo Ren and Rey fanfic set in a science-y kind of world, like scientists and STEM, and so I'm excited. So let's write that one down. For the love hypothesis. And now for the last roll for contemporary. If I roll an 8, I swear to God. Which I got open. And because the next category that I'm doing is queer, we're gonna focus on a non-queer book. Just so I have a few of those. Let me have a glance at my list. We're going to do another popular book. Only because I've never read anything by them. And I'm kind of curious. My thoughts on it. And it should be a quick read. Yes. I am going to do another book that is on here because of TikTok, but the author really is on TikTok. It's one of her other books. And she's written a lot of YA novels in the past. But everybody has been talking about her new adult rom-coms, and I'm kind of interested in their latest, but I want to read their backlist first. And that is Beach Read by Emily Henry. All I know is 2 authors go on a vacation. They're both having a writing slump, so they swap genres. I know one writes literary fiction, and the other one writes best-selling romance. That is literally all I know. So these are for an ebook for contemporary. So those are the 5 for contemporary. Let me write down Beach Read. I'm sorry, guys, that this one is more chaotic than normal. Now let us roll for queer. 3. A Killian romance. And because it's a buddy read, a Killian means normally 2 male-presenting people. And that I'm going to do Feel My Pain by K.A. Merkin, just so I can get another buddy read on this. You know, I don't know why I didn't do my last open slot as the Katie Roberts book, but whatever. So, Feel My Pain. Is my first for queer. Second roll for queer is a new to me author. Goddess Demon. I want more Hannah Beth Elmer and TJ Klune on this. So, queer, new to me author. Fun. And for that, I am going to finally put The Charm Offensive by Allison Cochran on here. For all I know is it is a romance behind the scenes of a reality dating show between the producer and the bachelor on the show. So, and Sterling really loved it. Sterling really loved it. So, a little Charm Offensive. Third role for queer author I've read before. And for that, I am putting Tell Me It's Real by TJ Klune. I recently read the graphic novel version of this. It follows Paul and David, Paul and Mark, hold on. Paul and Vince. But this is the graphic novel version, but I have on KU the book version of this, and I would like to compare and contrast and see if it's something that I would like to continue. So, I'm just going to put that down there. So, Tell Me It's Real is going on. So far I've gotten one Annabeth Albert and one TJ Klune. This kind of defeats the purpose of why I wanted to do this. Last roll for queer. No, it's not. I rolled an 8. So you're going to get 5 and 5. Do I have it? That I haven't read? I'm sure I do for trans non-binary, but I can't think of anything off the top of my head. So I'm going to re-roll for that, because legitimately nothing comes to mind. Which just gives me another new to me author, so oh. For a new to me author that's replacing the trans non-binary, right now I feel like we need to get more of those on the shelf. But I'm wanting more romancy, so I can't think of any that are off the top of my head that are romancy that I haven't read. Comment down below more trans non-binary recommendations, especially if they're romancy, just to help me out here. But I re-rolled and got a 1, so new to me author. I am going to be reading Rewind by Rowan Shaw, which was kindly recommended to me by a subscriber. Right now I can't think of who that is. It's been a long week. But when I read it and in my wrap-up, I will let you know who recommended it. She said this is one of her favorite series. I got it off of Amazon at the time for $4.99 or something. $4.70. All I know is it's set in Paris. And it's Mel Mel with Enzo and Florian. So I'm super excited for Rewind. And my final roll for queer, hopefully, is another Achillean romance. But this time can be one that I've read the other before. And I want to put an audiobook on here. So which I have no audiobooks for any more of my TJ clones. But instead of an audiobook, I'm putting on another Kindle. And that is Into This River by TJ Klune. I have access to this via Hoopla. It's to return back on the 13th. I know nothing about it, just that it's TJ Klune. So, Into This River. All I know is it's Mel Mel and it's TJ Klune. It might have a sci-fi twist. I've noticed some of his standalone Kindles have sci-fi twists, so. Alright, now we're gonna go indigo just for fun, and then the flags for fun. We're gonna do one roll on each just for shits and giggles, and then we will do TBR Knockout and Buzzword. Because this month's TBR is already looking at, oh my god, I've got 10, 11, 12, so far 12 books on this month's TBR. See me. For indigo, I rolled a 3, which is a buddy read. Yay! And for that, I am putting Crown of Midnight on here, just so I have this Sarah J. Maas somewhere on here. Which, if I get time throughout the month of February, I may do the audiobook for Court of Silver Flames as well. So that is Crown of Midnight. And now let's play a flag. Because it's not Read the Rainbow unless I read the rainbow, honey. Fuck. I don't have the name, so I gotta do 2 flags. I rolled a 6, which is the trans flag. Oh shit. I didn't prepare for this. Normally I'm prepared to play another TBR person's game. We're gonna re-roll and take out the trans flag because I totally forgot to prepare for this. Which means we're gonna switch that one for number 7, which is the LGBT flag. Normally I'm a lot more prepared, but this is, so I'm gonna roll this dice one more time for this flag, and I rolled an 8, so that is Spirit, which means it is an open. I get to read whatever I so choose for Spirit, which I think I'm going to also for Spirit. I'm gonna make it a little bit more open and more like someone's in touch with their inner spirits. They know who they are and what they want. For this, see if I get 2 TJ clones on here. Let's do another Annabeth Albert. For spirit, I am going to do Sailor Proof by Annabeth Albert for this one, which I have the audiobook for that, which all I know is it's a male military romance involving a sailor, so. And last roll, hopefully, nope, I got, whatchamacallit, nope, 5. The polysexual flag, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yes, polysexual flag. Which, where is it? No. Polysexual flag is to read a Sterling book, a Melanie book, or a Kaylani book. This could get interesting. I need my 3. And I'm gonna re-roll just to, because I got a 4. I don't know what to do with 4s, so just a re-roll. Just got a 4 again. Yeah. I got Kaylani, so I got a number 3. Oh, joy. I have access to it. Oh my god, am I gonna do it? I don't remember the name of it, but because I rolled Kaylani, no, actually, fuck it. I know what book I'm gonna choose. No, I can't choose that one. No. I don't remember the name of it. But because it's Kaylani, I will read the first one in the Madison Kate series. I want to say it's Hate, but I'm not for sure. I have access to it on Hoopla. So let's just go down this real fast, and then we'll discuss Buzzword, if I could get to it, and TBR Knockout. So, for contemporary, we have Him by Serena Bowen and Elle Kennedy. We have an ebook, Served Hot by Annabeth Albert. Someday by Emma Scott. The Love Hypothesis, Allie Hazelwood. And Beach Read, Emily Henry. For queer, we have Feel My Pain, The Charm Offensive, Tell Me It's Real by TJ Klune, Rewind by Rowan Shaw. Into Those River by TJ Klune. Indigo for a buddy read, I have Crown of Midnight. And for the flags, we have Sailor Proof by Annabeth Albert, which is an audiobook, which I may change. There's another Annabeth Albert audiobook. It's Arctic something. Arctic Wild. Arctic Freeze, Arctic Frost, Arctic whatever. If I decide to do that one, I will binge through all 3 in that series. Because Sailor Proof only has 1, so it could be one or the other. And then for Kaylani, damn it, the first in the Madison Kate series. I want to say it's Hate. Love you, Kaylani. You better be loving me if I read it, if I get to it. Now, for Buzzword and TBR Knock Out. Okay, so for Buzzword is to read a book with a pronoun in the title, which would be names in the title. I am going to use, for Buzzword, I'm going to use him, because him is a pronoun, by Serena Bowen and Elle Kennedy. We're going to do him. And for TBR Knockout, I already know the 2 that I'm going to use. For Short Story Collection, I am going to use Tales from the Shadowhunters Academy. Hunters Academy. And her other one is to read a short book, 200 pages or less. I'm going to do Katie Roberts, Your Dad Will Do. Because both of those are buddy reads, and I need to get them on here. So I have 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 15 set books on my TBR for February. Plus, just so you guys know, all of these are available to me. Now, if I can read them, cool. If I'm not, cool. Because I only have certain pre-orders that I can, or ones that I can check out on Hoopla. But we shall see. But that is my TBR. Comment down below if you've read any of these. Are you buddy reading any of them with me? Are you excited? Are you not? Did you guys like how I did this one? I know this one is very chaotic with a lot of Kindles that I can't really show up here. But if I read them, I will be able to show you guys on the laptop when I flip it around, you'll be able to understand a lot more with that. That's all I've got for you guys today. What are your goals for February? Have you read any of these? Comment down below. Let me know what your thoughts are. Are there any that I mentioned that you guys really want to know my thoughts on? I know I'm probably not going to be able to get to all 15. Like I said, all I have to do is read half. The goal is half. Like this month, I was supposed to only read 4 out of 8. And if I read everything, it'll be 20 books. So who knows how February is going to go? But I'm excited for love. Love, love, love is in the air. L is for the way you look at me. O is for the only one I see. V is very, very extraordinary. E. Sorry, I'll shut up. But that's all I've got for you guys. If you like this video, hit that thumbs up. If you're new, might as well hit that subscribe. You know you want to. I think I've lost my mind, guys. And until next time, always be fabulously yourself. Oh boy!